Your toes are pointed out about 30 to 40 degrees, and your knees are bent. Your trochanter is over your glenohumeral joint. Now, this is the most stable position you can get into. So this is the position that fighters get into. This is the position that linebackers get into. Yeah, this is the position that shortstops get into. This is the position. This is the most stable position, and because you can go any direction from this position. And so if you ever get into a fight and someone goes like this, just run. Okay, but this is the horse stance. We call it the horse stance. And this is a position you need to teach your patients, because it requires some proprioception. They need to have an awareness of where their center is. Belly button slightly tucked in toward your spine. And so you need to have it, because this is a position where now we're going to build movement on top of this most stable position. Okay, so now you guys start to realize some of you actually don't have dissociated movement, meaning you can't keep this still as you are moving on top of it. Now, this is an indicator of a person's health. If they cannot move their shoulders and keep their pelvis from rotating, they're actually very, very much going to have back issues and also other health issues. It's not just about back pain. It's also about heart disease. It's also about arthritis. It's also about migraines. So it's everything. Okay, so you want to start creating movement. Now, obviously we don't like to. Some of your back patients, they may need. This is where they start. It's just first learning how to. You might spend a whole session, because we only spend about 10 minutes on movement. Because we only see a patient for 30 to 40 minutes. So 10 minutes is movement. That's the first thing we do. Because we want everyone to know, every patient to come in, doesn't matter if you're 62 or 2 years old, movement is what creates life. And the lack of movement is what creates death. So we always want them to know that's the most important thing. So the first 10 minutes, the first thing they get is movement. Second thing they get, we got 3 different categories of patients, but I'll just tell you, if they are less than 30 years of age, that's category 1. If they are from 30 to 55, it's category 2, and then 55 and over is category 3. So if they're category 3, they get massage. The second thing they get is massage. If they're category 2, second step is massage. Category 1, they get pressure point release. So first thing is movement for everybody. Second one is dependent on the category, but it's either massage or pressure point release. And the third is the fast acting technique. And then the fourth is the fourth station is education and empowerment, where they watch a video regarding the condition. So everyone goes through those 4 in the video.
That's on the
This is every visit.
Every visit.
After the first.
After the first. Okay.
So we might spend 10 minutes just them actually understanding how to get into this position and just starting to do basic dissociated movement. That first session, that's all we might be doing. But then, like say for Bob, who has a low back pain, is it important for him to learn about stability and dissociated movement? Yeah. The back's not going to get better until he starts to actually work this way. Now we're putting appropriate forces on top of he's controlling the distribution force. Okay, so now But we want he might spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes just doing this. Going from 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, just doing this. Keeping his belly button tucked in a little bit. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to do this 100 times. 2, 3, go to the end range. 4, 100 times. You're going to say 100 times? Yes, 100 times. As long as your pain doesn't increase. Does that make sense? Try to find that position. Try to find that position where the pain's not increasing. Oh, now you're like, well, the patient's going to get bored, potentially. However, they're going to create structural change. And is it going to be easy for them to do at home? Until the next session? Yes. They remember it so well. Only one thing. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. That way, when they come back in for the second session, if they show me what you're doing at home, they're like, okay. I say, how many times? 100. I already know they're doing it. And most of them do it. Why? Because it's doable. Right. They just do it once a day, not twice or 3 times. Yeah, sometimes I can't even go to the bathroom 3 times a day. I can't even eat 3 times a day, let alone do an exercise. Right? So 1 time a day until I see you again. And when they come back, I'm like, okay, you're done with that. So today, now what we're going to do? Now we're going to, are you right-handed, left-handed? Right. Okay, left-handed. Get into position, belly button in slightly. Okay, turn your shoulders, don't let your lower body turn it off. Turn your shoulders and punch. Okay, now this will probably be a bag. Punch, hit it, hit it. Don't hold your breath, breathe into your nose, out your mouth. Good. Okay, okay. Harder, harder. Harder, put. Don't worry, not going to hurt me. Punch. Harder. Okay. See how he's getting the shoulder rotation? You watch, make sure that his lower body's not moving. Okay, good. Keep going. You got 80 more to go. I'm serious. Now, did anybody pick on you as a kid? No. Nobody?
Channel.
Keep going, go. Did anyone say that you were stupid, not good enough? I'm serious. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, think of that person. Anyone right now that don't treat you right?
No.
You're lucky. Harder, harder. Any pain?
No.
In your back? No? Keep going, harder. 100 times. I use this non-dominant side. It's always in balance. Strengthen the non-dominant side, the one that he doesn't use as much. You start balancing the body. Back pain is always a reflection of something in balance. Back is really, really strong. It should be something in balance.